YouTube, I have said a lot that it's the importance of one person and a camera, and one person being in charge of the image that they put up and the editorial that they have and the brand that they present. YouTube would be nothing if it weren't for the community and the groups of people that surround each channel and that surround each country and each fan base. As I said, I'm one of the organisers of Summer in the City, and this year we're going to be in the Excel Centre in London with 12,000 people coming. It's basically the Comic-Con for YouTube nerds. And so I get to, it's really self-indulgent, but all of us organisers, all 5 of us, none of us are like industry professionals, none of us are in events, which has been stressful as hell at times. But it's also meant that we're all from the community. We know exactly what we want to present to the world. We know exactly what kind of people, what kind of like community we want to create. And then at the end of it, we get to stand on stage and say, "Thanks, lol." And it's always insane because in that crowd there were like 7,000 people. And although half of the vast majority of them had no idea who I was just like, yeah, sick. But yeah, so part of the thing that I try and encourage people to do when I talk about YouTube is find your own community. It's all very well watching Dan and Phil, but you're probably never going to be his best mate, right? He started YouTube a lot earlier. I mean, maybe. He started at a different time at you. He's kind of exploded into a huge YouTuber. But the thing is, he's also started at 0 subscribers. Everybody starts at the very beginning with absolutely nothing, and then grew with a lot of other people. So you need to find the group that is kind of like your peer group, and find the people that you're going to be able to rise up with, rather than thinking, I'm going to get there to those people. Think, I want to hang out with these lot more, and we can create really cool stuff together. And that's the beautiful thing about it, because, so some of the collaborations that I do, I think I have it here. Yeah. So all of these people are like my mates, and all of us started around the same time. And I'm really proud of all of the content that we ended up making, whether it's singing about profane swear words in a bathtub, or talking about like LGBT profiling and queer people being turned away from gay clubs because they're not gay enough, to getting a little bit drunk and then talking about things that we do alone. That was embarrassing. Or to like getting to talk about really serious issues like voter apathy and things like that. And through that collab, I actually ended up getting my job at By the Ballet. So that, like, rather than looking at these are the people that I want to hang out with, draw inspiration from them, because then you can kind of bring and learn from the kind of content that they're making, and then transfer that to your peer group and those who are really creative and want to do creative things with you. And that's how I would encourage people to approach YouTube. Approach it as like your own little project where you get to piss around with a camera for a little bit. Like it's great fun, even if like only a couple of people are watching. And be proud of the stuff that you're putting out there, rather than chasing a number, because then you go insane as well, and it's not fun for anyone. Talking about collaborations, do you remember this guy on the far? Bless him, Ed Miliband. So Ed Miliband decided that YouTube collabs were going to be the best way to get him elected. Obviously, it didn't work very well. Let's brush that under the carpet. It's fine. But he ended up collabing with the serial collaborators, Nikki and Sammy, who are a fantastic twin duo and are just really cute and lovely guys. Very business savvy as well. But collaborate with everybody because everyone likes them because they're great guys. And Ed Miliband even decided to collab with them. And so, like, again, having these like opportunities to do insane stuff like talk to Ed Miliband for 20 minutes up to camera, or being able to go travelling for like your whole life and all of these kind of things. You never know what kind of opportunities these are going to bring up. And all of this stuff has come from people talking to webcams and putting it on the internet.